Hello and welcome to the campus of Tiffin University. I'm Russ Snyder, voice of the Dragons. Let's take a quick look at our Tiffin University men's basketball program. Head coach Tom Church sitting beside me. Coach, how we doing?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Feels like it's been a while, doesn't it?
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Well, last year was a different season. This year, right around the corner. It's going to start here before we know it. Let's get a quick preview of your kids this year. First, let's talk about the kids you got coming back.
Yeah, official practice starts tomorrow, so we're ready to go. And we have 5 returners from last year's squad. We obviously had a lot of graduations, but the first guy that comes to mind is obviously Josh Williams. I believe he was 4th or 5th in scoring last year in the conference, so he's going to be a big piece coming back. And then Austin Schaub, who's going to be coming back for his graduate studies. He's going to be a big piece. He started almost every single game last year alongside Josh. And then Thomas Hickman, who really turned it on at the end of the season as a freshman. Got a lot of experience, got a lot of good playing time last year. And then Jaden Terry and Jarrell Taylor, those guys came off the bench for us last year and did some really good things. So those are the 5 returners that we have.
Sounds like you have a little bit of depth in the backcourt coming back,
yes,
but not in the front court. Let's talk about the kids you brought in this year.
Yeah, so the front court, that was obviously a big thing in recruiting that we needed to address. I think the first guy that I'd like to talk about is Delano Walker from Cleveland State Junior College. 2 years there. His team went on to Hutchinson, Kansas, which is where the national tournament's held. He averaged about 16 and 11, so he's going to be a big piece for us down low.
Absolutely.
Jarris Stevens, he had played a year at IPFW, transferred to Kilgore, very good junior college down in Texas, but he's a Midwest kid. He's from Indiana, so we're going to be getting him back a little bit closer to home. Jamal Clifton from Allen Community College. He played in the Jayhawk League, which is one of the top junior college leagues in the country. And then some other guys we have in the front court that we're excited about. Ian Kelly, he comes to us from Colorado. So he's coming from Trinidad State, another junior college. And then a freshman we're excited about is Wesley Jordan. And him and Jaden Terry, who was a returner for us, they went to the same high school. So he's 6'6", long, athletic, very bouncy. So we've got some good pieces, lots of good competition when it comes to the forwards that we have coming back.
Was athleticism something you were looking for when you were going out and getting these young men?
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's one of those things you saw, obviously, the way that we play and a lot of the pressing that we're going to do. So not only that, but I think just getting some depth at that position is going to be a big thing for us.
Why don't you go ahead and just give a little brief preview of when the folks come into the Gilmore Student Center in a nice newly renovated gym and they watch your kids play. Just give a brief overview of what they're going to see. You're going to see fast up-tempo basketball, a lot of pressing, but elaborate on that a little bit.
Well, the first thing they're going to see is we got a new floor, we got new bleachers, we got a new VIP section, and our athletic director, Lonnie Allen, has been great in getting those things done, and it looks amazing. So that's the first thing. But yeah, I mean, we want to create a culture and atmosphere in the Gilmore that's going to be unlike any other. So the up tempo, the pressing. We're going to get out and run. We were number 1 overall last year in offensive points per game. Defensively, obviously, that's one of the things that we want to address. But I think the pressing style is something that we bring here at Tiffin that nobody else really does in our conference, and there's not a lot of teams in the country that do that. It's just a system that I believe in, and it's one that you can recruit to. Guys want to play up tempo. Now, to do that, you've got to have some depth, and you've got to have players that fit that style. I think that's one of the things that we have now. Just a little bit more about our personnel is at the guard position, we were able to bring in some talented wings as well. Trent Williams from the Solon area, he went to Solon High School. He's going to be an incoming freshman. And then another guy that we're really excited about is Brevin Brimble. Another guy from Colorado, just kind of happened to work out that way, connection that we had through the junior college ranks, but he's actually going to be a sophomore for us. He's going to be a redshirt sophomore. So we've kind of evened out our classes a little bit, and like I said, we've got some depth at all the position. Practice is tomorrow, starts officially tomorrow. So as far as the competition level, it's going to be raised in practice, that's for sure.
Last year was a lot of fun, Coach. Can't wait for it to get at it again this year. He's Tom Church. He's head coach at Tiffin University men's basketball. I'm Russ Snyder. You hear my call of the Dragons basketball games this coming winter, and this has been our preview of Tiffin University men's basketball.